Violent crimes decrease in South Africa, and more wildcat strikes erupt across the minefields. With the latest news updates, I'm Hasina Gori. The SAPS has announced a sharp decrease in a series of violent crimes, including murder, sexual offences, possession of unlicensed firearms, robbery and ATM bombings. Releasing national crime statistics in Parliament a short while ago, Police Minister Nathi Mthethwa encouraged people to be on the lookout and report crime to the police. Mthethwa also urged people not to buy stolen goods.
Murder is one of the most reliable trends of crime statistics. During 2011-2012, we recorded a decrease of 3.1%. We are encouraged to see the number of ratio a further decrease in a long line of decreases, which still contributes to the systematic and almost constant decrease in murders since the dawn of democracy, despite South Africa's 30% population growth.
COSATU General Secretary Zwelinzima Vavi has warned government against regarding the Constitutional Court judgment on the tolling of Gauteng freeways as the green light to implement what he says is an unpopular policy decision. COSATU has been at the forefront of opposition to the tolling of Gauteng freeways. Vavi addressed journalists at the COSATU Congress in the Midrand.
The issues that were being debated could have not led the Constitutional Court to take any other decision except to affirm that the executive have a right to determine policy within the framework of the Constitution. So to us, this is immaterial. We're still in discussion with government. The government have not said that in response to this is going to steam ahead, but we want to warn the government, don't even think about it, because you're going to just bring in an unnecessary conflict between yourselves and the people that voted for you.
The opposition to Urban Tolling Alliance says this morning's Constitutional Court hearing is a minor setback. OTA chairperson Wayne Duvenage was speaking to journalists outside the court.
We were expecting that it might not go our way. It doesn't necessarily scupper our case at all in the review in November. We're very confident of our case there. And I think the question now is, what does SANRAL do? Do they start tolling? It's not something that you can switch on immediately. Their biggest challenge is the public participation and buy-in to the process. There's still a number of administrative matters that still have to be sorted out.
And finally, more wildcat strikes appear on the cards as concerns rise that other miners are planning to copy the Lonmin Marikana miners. Their 6 weeks unprotected strike led to a wage increase of 11 to 22%. Workers at Anglo Gold Ashanti mine on Gauteng's West Rand are planning to meet this afternoon to demand higher wages. The illegal strike at Anglo Platinum in Rustenburg is continuing, and in Gauteng's West Rand, Goldfield has threatened to fire 15,000 workers for an almost 2-week-long strike. NUM General Secretary Franz Baleni says they are meeting with Chamber of Mines tomorrow.
We are bringing forward the engagement with the Chamber of Mines to look at the current developments and how to put into effect bringing forward the wage negotiations and which areas we can upfront agree as part of dealing with the issues coming from workers in the gold sector. We have also sent an SOS to all our chief negotiators who are negotiating outside the chamber to do the same, to review the current wage agreement which are valid.
Catch the latest news anytime here on NewsBreak's Option 1.